took a flight from Madrid to Milan and then hopped on a train to Venice. It was actually much more affordable to fly into Milan versus flying into Venice directly, so we just took a train from Milan, which was fairly easy to navigate. We booked business class tickets for the train, which in my opinion were worth it. I think it was only an additional 10 or 15 euro, but it was so spacious and made the trip so much more comfortable. It went by so fast. We arrived in the late afternoon and we just felt so tired, so we went out for an early dinner, and this was probably some of the best food I had actually while we were in Venice, surprisingly, on the first night. I got a spicy arrabbiata sauce. It was so good. So funny, but so many people asked me while we were traveling how we were able to afford all of this. And one thing we did that I think was so smart is we booked a hotel actually outside the island of Venice and then took a bus, which only took about 10 minutes into the city every day.
New user get 10% off hotels. Book your dream getaway with Trip.com's unbeatable hotel deals. Download the Trip.com app now.
Calling all traders. Want to compete for thousands of dollars without risking anything? Join XM Demo Competitions.
In Venice. First thing I need is a coffee. Pizza. Yeah, pizza. I'm just so hungry. And my head is hurting because I haven't had a coffee yet. On my hunt to find coffee, we stumbled across this bar/cafe, and they had just taken this right out of the oven, and it looked so good. We weren't really planning on eating pizza at 10 a.m., but we just had to. Spoiler alert, I'm probably going to say this throughout the entire video, but it was so good. Like, everything I feel like I've eaten in Italy was insane. So we had pizza part 1, and now Nico's on the hunt for we're basically just going to be walking around and eating this entire time. Did you know in Italy you actually have to cut your own pizza because they just don't usually pre-slice it for you? Anyways, after we got pizza, we had to go and look for a gelato spot. There were only 3 places that we went to that really stood out to me in Venice, and this was one of them. For all the places that I loved, I'll put a star next to it so you know that this is one of the 3 that I recommend you go to. This spot has fewer flavors, but they are all so fresh. And it came highly rated by so many different travel guides, and now I see why. It's day 2. First things first, I knew I had to get myself a little pastry with my coffee because I was craving it this day. Nico, of course, wanted some more pizza, so we also got ourselves a few slices, and it was only €4 per slice, which to me seems pretty affordable. I also got myself a cute little Nutella croissant. Look how tiny, but it was so good, and it was stuffed with Nutella. After pizza, we were just walking, and we came across this fruit stand, so we bought some figs and peaches, and they were so good and juicy and fresh.
That was really good.
Pizza number 5 or 6?
Too many.
How is it, Nico? So you might be wondering, what is there to do in Venice besides just eat? And while we mostly spent our time eating and walking around, the best thing you can do in Venice is just get lost. There are amazing museums and, of course, classic historical sites that you should visit in the city. But everyone has said sometimes the best thing you can do in Venice is just walk around with no plan and go where it takes you. And honestly, going into it with not much of a plan could have backfired on us, but I think that's why we had so much fun. I had heard that traditional Aperol spritzes are served with an olive, so I was really excited to see that this one had one. And honestly, it actually fits really well. Like the slight, subtle taste of olive, I really liked it. This pasta was so good, and even though this place is apparently a chain, I actually really liked the food. The quality was there, the pizza was delicious, so if you have the chance, check out this place as well. So we already got pizza, and I don't really need gelato. I'm not craving it that bad, but I think I want to go anyways and see if I see something I like, I'm gonna get it. I don't know. Do you know that feeling where you're not super hungry for it, or you're not super craving it, but you're also well, it's there. I'm in Venice, so I might as well get gelato. Let me know in the comments your favorite gelato flavor. I ended up going with this really dark chocolate, and then we also got some cherries after. Our last day in Venice. Yes, Venice. So cute. This was our last morning in Venice before taking a train to Florence. We came back to the first place that we found on our first day. I got myself a cappuccino, and of course we had to get the focaccia pizza that Nico was obsessed with. We ended up getting, I think, 2 or 3 more of these slices. So for breakfast, is that weird? Yeah, this one was better than the rest. We walked around for a bit, and I got myself some snacks because I cannot survive without snacks. And then we took the train to Florence. Here's a little look at our hotel. This was much more affordable than all the other hotels we were looking at, and honestly, we just knew we needed somewhere to sleep, and that was it. So it worked perfectly for us. I also didn't know this while booking, but they gave us free breakfast every morning as well. I actually studied abroad in Florence for only a month before COVID hit, and I had to leave, but this cafe I went to probably over 10 times while I was there just for the month, and I love the food. I think it's all fresh, healthy. So if you need a salad place or just a place to break up the monotony of pasta and pizza, you could check out this cafe in Florence.